We talk about 4 giants that we have to fight, and we know that they're coming in 2024. You might have them this week. But we know that there are 4 giants that we've got to deal with. We got to deal with those external giants. Those are our lions and bears. We got to deal with that internal. Sometimes those are our close relationships that we have to deal with. We've got to deal with superior giants. Those are the people who look like they're in the position to block us or to help us. Those are the ones that block us every single time with their negativity. And then we know that there are those inferior giants. Those are those giants that look bad, but they really don't have any power. You got to go back and read it. The Bible says that the only 2 people in the Bible had a sword. That was Saul and Jonathan. David had a staff in his hand. He had a pouch with 5 smooth stones, and he had a sling in his hand. He had the armor of Saul that he couldn't even wear. He took that off, and he walked into the battle basically naked. He walks into the battle, and he goes ahead, and he does what none of the men of Israel could do. A boy, a child, 18-year-old youth. He went ahead and handled business. You can handle business too. You just got to make sure you think like David. You got to act like David. You got to talk like David. You know, the Bible says, as a man or woman thinks in their heart, so are they. If you find yourself talking negative over and over and over about your situation, about your circumstances, about your reality, guess what's going to happen? That's going to be exactly what happens. What we call it in church is a self-fulfilling prophecy, meaning you are the one who created it. You said it would happen, and then it actually happened. So you got to make sure you talk positive. You know, when you claim the promises of God, you can't help but talk positive. When you realize that God said that he will listen to you and he wants you to cast all his cares on you, that even though it gets difficult, you can say, Lord, I trust you, even though I feel bad right now. You said to cast my cares on you. Right now, Lord, I'm frustrated. I don't know what to do, but I'm coming to you because you said I can come to you. You got to talk it out loud sometimes. David had to strengthen himself in the Lord. One time the Bible says that David was leaving and he went to war, and some of the men that were in the war with him were tired. And so he left 200 of them back, and he took the other ones with him. And so he takes them and he wins the war, and he comes back. And when he comes back, he finds out that all the men's wives and all their belongings had been taken away. The men were so frustrated, they decided they were going to stone David.